And we thank you for joining us. I'm Drew Bishop. Clara has the night off. Here's what we're working on for you. Some Westside neighbors are still without power after Wednesday's storms. We'll tell you when AEP expects the lights to turn back on. And a Southside street is riddled with potholes and cracked asphalt. Details ahead on why neighbors have to wait 5 more years for repairs. And West Oso ISD is changing its graduation plans again after community backlash. What's the new plan for seniors and their families? Find out coming up. KRIS 6 News starts right now. Welcome in, folks. We'll get to those stories in just a moment, but first, Corpus Christi stands at a crossroads in securing our water future. The Farfield Committee held its last meeting before presenting their findings to City Council on Tuesday. The meetings have focused on the environmental impacts that the proposed Inner Harbor desalination project would have on our bays and area as a whole. Spheros Environmental Group was in charge of the modeling for the study. They found that desalination would increase stratification, which is essentially brine discharge, into the ship channel by 2 ppt a day. Well, what's ppt? It's the weight of dissolved salts in grams per 1,000 grams of water. Spheros also found that outside the ship channel, the discharge would be less than 0.5 ppt. One committee member, David Loeb, tells me that he thinks the study is good news and that Inner Harbor is the perfect location.
Area that would be affected is an artificial ship channel that's dredged to 60 feet deep, that is nowhere near the species highway or the estuary, and it won't affect the estuary, and so that's all great news.
But another committee member I spoke to, Aaron Price, says the opposite.
People have to understand that the ship channel is part of the fish highway. Shrimp spawn near the jetties, and those eggs and things, they take the ship channel and they flow into the estuaries in the shallow bay system. Having stratification in there and having the salt increase in those areas.
There should be a blind, independent peer review of the model. He says they need more time before presenting the study's findings. Another committee member, Deanna King, also tells me the study is being presented to council prematurely.
We have scientists on this committee who says this study is not being done properly. And then the answer is, well, we don't have enough time to include all the variables. If you know that, then why are you doing this study? Because then you're not doing it properly.
Well, regardless of what any committee member thinks, the findings from Spheros' model will be presented to City Council on Tuesday, June 2nd. And speaking of water, the city of Corpus Christi wants to hear from you about the local water supply. Leaders are hosting a series of community water information sessions. The second meeting will be in District 2. It'll happen tonight in an hour at the Greenwood Senior Center. The city manager and water staff will be there to answer your questions.
Westside neighbors say they feel left in the dark, literally, after Wednesday's severe storms knocked out power in the Molina neighborhood for over 24 hours. I'm your neighborhood news reporter Jada Jenkins, digging for answers about when their power will be restored.
Some residents tell me the hardest part has been trying to stay cool as temperatures continue to rise inside their homes without air conditioning.
I just think about the elders. They're the ones that really need the power because they need their AC.
Tony says he's also worried about food spoiling, while neighbors continue waiting for answers on when the lights will finally come back on. AEP says crews are still working to restore power in the area by Thursday evening.
Well, Jada, thank you for that report. And Wednesday's storms are also causing major problems for neighbors living near Banquete and Bluntzer. The Cindy Lane subdivision is dealing with severe flooding. A resident sent us this video you see on your screen from Ranch Road and Trailmaster Street. Only the northern part of Ranch Road was underwater Wednesday evening. But video shot this morning shows the entire road is now flooded. We reached out to Precinct 1 County Commissioner Mike Pusley to see if the county can help. We have not heard back yet. And many people are still cleaning up after our recent storms. The good news is we have a break from the rain for the next few days. But you might be wondering how all that water has impacted our drought. And that's where Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber comes in. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, everybody is so excited. They're so happy for the rain because it helps answer our drought questions and concerns. What you got for me?
Oh, I got lots of good news. And breaking down the nerdy stats. I get excited about it. I want to continue to urge caution for everybody. We have a lot of homework to do. This is a big step in the right direction, but we have a lot more work. So temper your enthusiasm. Let's go ahead and look at the drought update here, starting off with water. How much water has fallen? Let's talk about yesterday and how it broke the daily record rainfall. May 27th, the wettest one was yesterday by a long way. In fact, that 2.9 that we picked up with the Wednesday morning storms is nearly as much rainfall as we would have expected to receive during the entire period from May 1st to May 27th. We got that in one day. So that has nearly doubled what we'd expect and what we've received so far. Nearly 7 inches of rainfall during the month of May. Most of that was yesterday, and that puts us in a surplus for the year by a ½ inch. It's been a long time since we could say that. And as I was expecting, the drought monitor update is very good. Last week's, we still had a bunch of red within our watershed. Look at the update today. All of that red is gone. We have made huge improvements, and this does not even include that beneficial Wednesday rainfall. So what does this point us to as we head into a dry weekend? I'll explain in your forecast ahead.
Well, from rain to flames, a fire at the Citgo East plant set a column of thick black smoke into the air just after 1 o'clock this afternoon. City Manager Peter Zanoni says a gasoline pump caught fire between 3 tanks on the refinery grounds. Crews quickly shut off the valves to stop the flow of gasoline. 2 refinery terminal fire company units attacked the flames. They got the fire under control in about 30 minutes. The Corpus Christi Fire Department stood by with a hazmat team to monitor the air. Officials say no one was hurt.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jacob Daniels, and after my Grizzly Drive street story, another Southside viewer reached out about a street in rough shape, and the city says repairs won't be made for about 5 years.
Bollinger Street is riddled with potholes and cracked asphalt. Roel Palacios has lived in the area for 40 years. He says the road has needed major repairs for at least 2 decades. And neighbors have called the city and elected officials to get someone to listen.
I just feel like the city just doesn't care about this little street here. We need some help here, that's for sure.
I reached out to the city to find out what could be done. Records show Bollinger Street was last evaluated in March of 2025. It scored a 27 on the Pavement Condition Index. The city prioritizes streets scoring below 20. That means Bollinger Street is not scheduled for repairs until 2031.
Well, West Oso ISD is reversing course and moving its graduation ceremony back to Bear Stadium. A previous notice said the event was moving indoors to the gym because of weather and mosquitoes, those pesky things. But now the outdoor ceremony will go on as originally planned. Gates open at 6:45 p.m. The ceremony starts at 7:30. If you can't make it in person, the school will stream the event live on YouTube. And services are set for this weekend to honor a beloved Coastal Bend historian and educator. Robert Parks died earlier this month at the age of 76. He taught in the Corpus Christi Independent School District for 33 years. He also hosted Coastal Bend history segments that you've seen here on Chris 6 News. Services for Robert Parks begin tomorrow. Visitation is from 5 to 7 p.m. at Seaside Memorial Park. His funeral is Saturday morning at 10 at St. Pius Catholic Church. A reception will follow at Mary Carroll High School. He will be laid to rest beside his late wife. And on Padre Island, Bob Hall Pier is closed right now because of recent storms. Nueces County officials say the weather delayed necessary inspections. The entire pier shut down early this morning, but the delay actually shortens the closure from 4 days down to 2. The pier will reopen Friday evening at 5 o'clock. Crews are asking you to stay away from the barricades while they finish their work.
Summer is nearly here, and so are costly insurance claims. I'm Holly Furfer with the claims that spike this time of year, from storms and flooding to fire damage and theft, and how to protect your home.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Well, fun in the sun is almost here, and as much as we look forward to summer, it's also peak season for insurance claims. Scripps News Group national correspondent Holly Furfer has tips on how to avoid common summertime insurance claims and rising rates.
Storm damage, theft, fires, and pool injuries. They pop up every summer and drive a rise in insurance claims as repair costs skyrocket. Even careful homeowners may see rates go up as early as next year.
There's trees on my house.
One severe storm.
There's my trampoline. I don't wish this upon anybody.
Is enough to turn your life upside down.
We have no furnace, no washer, dryer.
For many, these events also expose where insurance falls short.
If it was back up water, then maybe they could help, but since it was from the creek, they can't do anything.
Storm damage, wind, hail, and heavy rain is partially to blame for the summer uptick in claims. NerdWallet insurance expert Kaz Wida says flooding is the most common disaster by far, and many are not covered.
And this is something you have to go and seek out coverage for separately.
Other frequent claims, fire damage.
Maybe you're, barbecuing, you've got a fire pit, what have you.
Pool and trampoline injuries and theft from cars or homes.
A lot of us go on vacation. We might be leaving a home unoccupied for longer stretches of time.
Getting the coverage you need is getting more costly too. Leslie Kasparowicz with Insurance.com says materials to rebuild are more expensive. Cuts to FEMA mitigation programs also factor in.
When we don't have those programs working to reduce the risk, insurance companies then calculate that risk into their rates.
Kasparowicz says the biggest mistake right now is cutting coverage to chase a lower rate.
So you get a quote and you think, oh, this is a lot cheaper than what I was paying with my previous company. But if you don't pay attention to the coverage that that's providing, then you could end up underinsured.
Both Kasparowicz and Wida urge everyone to review their policies to make sure common summertime scenarios are covered. Holly Furfer, Scripps News Group.
From blank walls to community canvases, meet the artists transforming spaces across Texas. Plus, the hidden surprises you might be walking past every day. I'm Jada Strayer with that story coming up.
And ahead in your forecast, we're going to be talking about the benefits of the recent rainfall and what this dry weekend could mean for your plans. Well, happy Thursday to you. It is a very happy Thursday because we've had a lot of rainfall recently, and it's exactly what we've needed, what we've been asking for, and now we get to enjoy a break for the upcoming weekend. I know it's Thursday, but if you're like me, you're already thinking about that weekend. So let's talk about how things are going to transition between now and then and how we'll continue to see the benefits of this recent rainfall. Let's start off with today's almanac. Today we hit a high of 87 degrees. It's actually a little bit cooler than we would expect for this time of the year. 89 is our average high temperature here in Corpus Christi, but hey, not too bad. The humidity is making it feel much warmer than that. But take a look at our year-to-date rainfall deficit. It's not a deficit anymore, it's a surplus. 1.36 ahead of our rainfall for 2026, and that's even with not receiving any rainfall today. It's just how things have cooked up since yesterday. So taking the view outside, there are some clouds on the horizon. Looking off to the north here, some very tall clouds that have bubbled up along the sea breeze, but no real rainfall to talk of around the coastal bend. So here we go. This is where things stand now. And remember, we're talking about the actual air temperature. We're not factoring the humidity and how it makes it feel outside, but 85 right now in Corpus Christi is nothing to complain about. We're still feeling like the 90s out there, but light winds, sunshine, we'll take it. It's been very nice this afternoon once those clouds finally parted and gave us the sunshine. It is a hot one in Alice, 91 degrees, 88 in Hebbronville, and light winds all around. They're still coming from the east, bringing plenty of humidity though. So even though we won't have the rainfall for a while, we're still going to see an improvement in our situation regarding drought and water supply over the next couple of days because water is moving. It may not be falling from the sky, but it's continuing to move where it needs to go. And we've had a lot of water. As we were talking about, as of yesterday's tabulations, we are ahead for the month of May by almost 4 inches extra as to what we would have expected, giving us a grand total of 6.91 inches for the month. And May will end that way because I'm not expecting meaningful rainfall until June, but it's really put us up for the year to where we're sitting at 10.46 inches. This is half of the rainfall we saw in all of 2025, and it's May. So this has been a really big help for us. And with the drought, again, we shaved a lot of red off the map from last week to now. For the longest time, I was telling you that we had the worst drought in the state of Texas in our watershed. That's no longer the case. That's now in the Texas Panhandle, and we are doing a lot better than we've been doing in months. But with all this excitement, we have to continue to stay the course. Not that we have any control over the weather, but we have to continue to do whatever we've been doing to bring the rain to the coastal bend, because all those rain dances and prayers are helping us get in the right direction. I've actually had to update this since meteorologist Stephen Jones gave the drought report earlier today, because water is continuing to flow down all the tributaries and move into our reservoir. So Lake Corpus Christi is up from earlier this morning. Now it's 17%. Choke Canyon hasn't really changed, but our combined capacity altogether now at 10.3%. And even Lake Texana has now risen in a big way to 94.3%. It was last full back in last July 2025. So this is all very good. We'll continue to monitor that throughout the weekend, because that's all we're really going to have to monitor. There's no rain to expect. High pressure overhead. Almost couldn't see that blue H on the map there, right? So we're just focusing on the humidity. As we cool down overnight, we'll have some fog around our coastal bend neighborhoods, kind of like what we saw during the overnight into this morning. Hopefully it won't be too problematic. Patchy fog right around dawn will remedy quickly as the sun rises and we warm up. But we're not expecting meaningful rainfall until we get into next week, the start of June. So May is going to end on a pretty mild note. More sunshine tomorrow afternoon will take us to the 90s for a lot of neighborhoods, and factoring in that humidity, it's going to feel like 100 degrees during the hottest part of the afternoon for the next couple of days. So take a look at the 7-day forecast. We'll start to notice those clouds coming back in for Sunday. So if you have outdoor plans tomorrow and Saturday, those are the days to do it. And beach conditions should also comply. So we'll start June off with sunshine, 88 for the high, and welcome some rainfall toward the middle of next week.
I'm Jada Strayer. A few weeks ago, painted plywood covering windows downtown caught my eye. So I set out to find the person behind it. That search led me to discover someone transforming blank walls across our community into something much more meaningful.
I don't want to be typical because I don't want to blend in. I want to stand out.
Cameron Walls has been creating murals throughout Texas, turning forgotten spaces into community canvases. But his art extends far beyond walls. From painting custom purses to canvas work, he'll create work on just about anything. For him, it's all about the impact on the people who see it.
Just brighten up people's days, you know, whenever they see this, it's going to be different than just seeing a wooden fence.
For Cameron, this isn't just about creating art, it's about creating connection. And sometimes that requires a little bit of balance, literally.
I surf every once in a while, so it kind of helps with the latter balance. You don't have to like it, but usually it's pretty good in the long run. You know, I didn't like this, but it still makes them feel something other than just a blank wall.
But there's something else that makes Cameron's work special: Easter eggs, which he hides in some of his murals.
You see the handprint right there? Kind of. It's sneaky.
That's good.
You never would have known.
Curious to see if I could spot one myself, I went to his mural on Chaparral Street downtown. After a few minutes of searching, I found it, I found it, I found it, I found it! And there was the Easter egg, hiding in plain sight. From the obvious murals to the hidden details, Cameron's work proves that art doesn't just decorate spaces. It creates moments of discovery and joy for anyone willing to look a little closer. Reporting from downtown, I'm Jada Strayer, Chris 6 News.
Walmart is recalling thousands of dressers that could be dangerous for children. Coming up, we'll tell you which ones to look out for.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. Well, we've got some wardrobe malfunction news, but maybe not what you're thinking of. Walmart is recalling 165,000 fabric dressers because they could tip over and hurt children. The Mainstays brand dressers have a black metal frame and 9 fabric drawers. They were sold in stores and online from September 2023 through March. No injuries have been reported, but you should stop using the dresser if it is not anchored to a wall. You can return it to any Walmart store for a full refund. And here's some chip news. Doritos is offering a $250,000 prize to celebrate the nation's 250th anniversary. You can win by building U.S. landmarks out of chips. You must submit a video explaining your creation, and the winner will be announced in August. Well, the Scripps National Spelling Bee Finals are tonight. The competition is back in Washington, D.C. for the first time in 15 years. You can watch the finals live tonight at 7 o'clock on ION. We want to wish good luck to all the finalists. And Spurs fans, listen up. We have a quick programming note for you tonight. Chris 6 News at 10 might start late because of the NBA playoffs. Our San Antonio Spurs play the Oklahoma City Thunder at 7:30 right here on Chris. You can still catch our 10 p.m. newscast at its regular time on KZTV. And of course, it's Go Spurs Go tonight, Stephanie. You know, I know you and the hubby and the whole family will be watching the game. But,
yes.
You know.
A lot of anxiety tonight. So if anything, we can give you regulate those emotions with the newscast after, I hope.
Absolutely. And even the newscast now with some of the good news we've had on our drought monitor.
Yes, great news. And you know what? We get a break. We can enjoy this weekend. I even think, like I said, the beach weather should be nice. Wind's pretty light, so you won't have to fight with the canopy out there. Low rip current risk, and it's going to be a hot one. So find some outdoor activities where you can stay hydrated, take some breaks in the AC, and then look at that. Hurricane season begins Monday. So tomorrow, after this 6 p.m. newscast, we'll catch you for Plan, Prepare, Survive.
Absolutely. That hurricane special coming up tomorrow. Well, that's all our time for now. We'll be back at 6 o'clock with more news from your neighborhood. Have a great night.
Bye.